We are 1 minute into a different. I hate this thing actually. Hi, welcome. I think I'm gonna stop using the currently playing thing. And if I do, I think I'm gonna change. I'm just gonna change it towards only a few command. That's what it is. Oh, hi, welcome. Alright. Is anybody there? Hello? Hello? Anybody? Anybody at all? I'm ready to start. Hello. You think you hear the headphones? First of all, I'm thinking of entirely scrapping this little currently playing thing because it sounded like a good idea, but all it's done is glitch out and not do the right thing. I mean, it's still there, at least it still works. Kind of. I just need to give it, like, a whole minute to refresh itself, and then it's bad whenever a song is less than a minute long. I mean, we got not that many conversation topics today. I keep getting hyped up to because like thank you for the headsets again. But like I'll just reset it and see if that works, because first it goes for, like, you know, its little default song. There we go. When did you say that song is in all caps? Okay, it doesn't like me. I'm glad the feeling's mutual, little... Why am I having an argument with a currently playing overlay? Anyways, our nice little conversation topic is... Thank you again for the head pats. Oh no. Oh no. I'm torn. I want to... I've been kind of sold. I've been kind of sold on this, and the whole little bit of, oh, they're looking for voice actors for Bill, well, a singular voice actor for Billy Bustup. Oh, Luz, you should do that. But it's like, just blindly hyping me up, and I'm just like, listen, I'm not gonna let you hype me up unless you could tell me, oh, that character actually looks like your voice would fit. And then nobody ever responds whenever I ask, doesn't look like the voice would fit then. So I'm very much torn in not doing it at this point if nobody will answer me in the actual genuine concerns of doing it and thinking it out. This is the character, by the way. And I'm gonna say it, I don't feel like my voice would fit. Everyone's like, no, you should do it. I'm like, man, you know what? You know what? Here's how we think it out. Here's how we think it out. Here's how we think it out. I hate every decision I'm having in my life. Just tell me this doesn't fit, okay? Just tell me it doesn't. I really don't feel like it does. I don't. I like hyping people up, but I don't like whenever it's like, you know, facelessly done. Like, no, you could totally pull off that character, I promise. And then I go, can you look at the character and tell me if my voice fits? And then silence. That tells me no, but you refuse to say it. I don't like to think negatively, but I'm going to think negatively about this. I feel like I'm getting mixed messages. Like, I'd love to. I genuinely do actually like the idea of doing it. My only other concern is this bit of, do I make... I don't have an email address under Glyph Puppy yet. Would I make one under that so at least my branding name is consistent throughout the application, well, not application, throughout the sending of audition reel? I mean, yeah, I would. I'm not gonna just go in like, yep, this is what they're gonna sound like, yep, this is me. Yep, this is me, this is what I sound like when I'm running around Dutcher's Resort to make sure it's in tip-top shape. I am totally anxious about everything, and I will make sure everything is right in this place. How dare any mistakes be made, because they will all be my fault. That's exactly... That's exactly how it'll sound. Send that into them with the background music and all. think I am gonna make at least a separate. The only thing that like made me feel off of like, I probably wouldn't fit, is they have an idea of what they want the voice to kind of sound like. And they want it to sound like Rasputin from Psychonauts. And I'm like, first of all, I own that game but never played it. Second of all, I don't think I'd fit that. I don't think I would fit that at all. But they're just like, no, it's just like a rough idea of what the character voice to be, you know? I promise there's background music, it's just in an ambient part of it. Because I picked a bad one to go with. But most of it's just like, this character's like really anxious, really uptight. Not uptight, but like, there was a description with them on their, yeah. Oh, they are uptight, yeah. Loyal, uptight, and hardworking. And then also, further into the requirements is voice notes. Someone fast speaker, sounds like they're always late for something, mid to high voice, might have a small tendency to stutter, have fun with it. That's why I'm like, could try. Oh, I need to unplug my tablet entirely real quick. I don't like using the body's name for stuff, so I will at least use that our catch-all name is Glyph. What the fuck do I do for our last name? This is 50-50. Do I just set it up under the body's legal name, or do I set up our little pseudonym to have my last name then? I'll at least set up the email so it's ready if I want to use it like that. Okay, how long is this one gonna take to catch on to it? Oh, we also have this current issue of the, I set up a little currently playing so we know what song we're on. The currently playing doesn't like me. I'm just gonna refresh it every couple seconds to make sure it actually stays up to date. It fears me. Okay, I'm scrapping the bullet. I'm scrapping it entirely. It doesn't work. It hates me. There. I am too, that's why we act like they don't exist, and I state this every time because it genuinely does scare me a little bit. I'll give the now playing one more chance. One more chance to update itself. And maybe stay accurate. Because I'm not moving this playlist over to Spotify. I'd lose like half of these. Yeah, it just hates me. It goes away now. Would we like a singular horse race before I start up security breach? Okay, we'll do the horse race. Oh hey, I could run an ad break for you guys if I really, really wanted to. Maybe this will go burn out to us. Okay, and while that whole poll is running, I'm gonna set up security breach. I haven't even checked. How's the horse rate do? Oh my god. I'm gonna say it, every time I do horse races, you guys kind of scare me, like, a little bit. This dedicated to fake horse racing. I'm so upset that when I pointed out that Dolly Parton is doing NFTs, nobody answered me. Everyone, like, ignored it. They're like, no. No, she isn't. Well, in the meantime, I'm gonna show you all something I learned that I'm, like, really proud of. We're just gonna breeze over the Dolly Parton thing. You're allowed to be upset, but not right now. This is my time. And my time is I get to show you I learned something on my keyboard. See, I finally started playing it again. How do I put this under 48? And that's all I've learned. Now I'm curious if I can play it on the cat piano. Give me a second. Where's my background music, actually? Oh, it wants to take forever to load. Thank you so much. Oh yeah, this is my favorite bit. I've actually updated my background music, so now we have like a couple songs from the Bayonetta OST, because the Bayonetta OST is really good. I want to see... I want to see if I can actually do that on the cat piano, because I think I have enough notes for it. Meow, meow. Meow, meow. Meow, meow. Meow, meow. Meow, meow. Meow. Meow, meow. 3 notes at once it doesn't like. Meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. I can do it on this. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. I'll sadly pause the Bayonetta OST, but I can. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. I can do the main theme to Security Breach on a cat piano. This is truly the highlight of my life. Okay, back to the Bayonetta OST while you guys keep voting on horses. How are you still going? That is so many votes. I even put in my own vote and you put in enough that mine is equal to 0. I need to stop giving you people 10 minutes to do this. A fear is starting to be instilled in me, and it's solely over how dedicated is everybody to spending almost all of their channel points on a horse race. Okay, anyway. You know what? I'll just come back and see how the horse race is doing. Hang on, the Bayonetta OST is actually almost done. Okay. Now it's time for security breach. First I need to move this over to here. I can still see the horse race and it's still scaring me. Where did we leave off last? Why is the number still going up? How many points do you have? How many are there more than one of you going after this horse? What is happening? Oh my god. I don't know why I ask, oh, what were we doing last? Because it's not like I can see it. It's not like it's gonna load in right away. So we get to sit with Helpy for a minute. Also, the horse race is almost over. I put all my bones on that one horse. Why? Why? The least any of you could do is at least make sure you donate at minimum like 69 bones. That's all I ask of you. For one horse race. Or at least make sure it ends in it. Stop it right there. Stop. Hamperman contributed 598 channel points. Now I see how you people manage to do just... Now I see how you specifically actually managed to get the whole head pat raid on me. Maybe it could afford to be a bit bigger. There we go. To get a total of 696 bones on it. Well, votes. Oh yeah, we were about to go beat up Monty. I think I'm gonna need to not use my controller for this. Yeah, I'm gonna need to not use my controller for at least this section. No. They wouldn't patch something I didn't learn about until yesterday? Oh. Okay, I have to do it legit. Oh, you can skip this whole cutscene now? Dang. All this specific mod does is further convince me to try to make my own character replacement mod. Rock and roll. I like the little shutter shades on him. He's cute. But also in desperate need of a retexture ever since the update, for some reason. Or I've just never seen him up close and personal after the update. Which way are you going? I need to know which way to go the opposite of. Oh, he's over there. I should be fine to just fucking do this. No, never mind, I shouldn't. Oh my god! Okay, okay, okay. You can at least shake it up. I wish you didn't have sunglasses. Okay, so the Phaser Blaster is broken a little bit. I love when I so much as turn and he's just like, yep, I'm here. Monty, have you ever considered the possibility of what if you didn't? Nope. Ooh. Oh yeah, then there's no damaged version of this mod. So, yeah. Why do you regret that? Are you gonna tell me that I'm awful? Are you gonna do another terrible job super shit at me? I'll be taking these, thank you. Bye, Monty. Damn, I didn't get to show you guys my favorite part of all of this, which is... If you just rewatch the VOD from yesterday, you can see in play my favorite mod. The, No More Mazer Size mod. Making bones up like the sound. Thanks. Oh yeah, here's a little fun thing I've learned. Okay, so it does take into account the fact I'm playing with a Switch controller, but the second that I hit like the Windows key to tab out, it changes onto PlayStation buttons. It's small, but it's something I like to point out to everybody now. I never realized that it's printed on the ground in here. That looks tacky and I love it. I know it's one thing I pointed out that I've always been confused about, that nobody else has questioned with me. Is this fact of, like, every bathroom in this place, it's always either Glamrock Freddy and Glamrock Chica or Monty and Glamrock Chica. I'm like, you keep putting the binary in place through the animatronics. Why is it only Glamrock Chica, though? The conclusion I came to that nobody in my chat liked at that time was, oh my god, non-binary Roxy real. Hello. Okay, now that we're in here, I can actually compare what I've learned on my cat piano. I actually learned on the regular keyboard, but the cat piano is easier to hold. That's it. That's all I have to share with the class. Anyways, now that we've just Thanos snapped Monty, let's go forth and put some claws on this bunny. I started talking about this in the last stream around the— Where did you come from? That's so fair. I went on Twitter and all I saw today was somebody that made plushies. I'm like, oh, I want them so badly. But sadly, I am broke. And all I can do now is Twitch full time. I hate to say it for once, my goal in this is not to shatter everybody, because I really don't need to do that. So I think all we're gonna do now, yeah, is only Monty and Roxy are gonna get shattered, is the final plan. Bonnie, get on here. Oh yeah, I will be proud. I am proud to announce to the chat if you didn't watch the rest of yesterday's VOD after having to leave to go to bed, Gigamonty still exists. And you can still spawn him the original way. I think I actually watched a video where they said, like, you're still able to clone everybody like that. You're still able to make, like, giga copies. It's just that some of the ways to do it are drastically changed. Thank you for the head pats. Look, it's the endo section I refuse to ever do. I just needed you here to prove that this door can be opened. Still. They didn't patch out that Freddy can open doors.
Parts and service. Please select preparing for upgrade procedure. You may now enter the protective cylinder.
They just recently but in the patch they did change it to where Freddy can't push you through those anymore.
Let's begin by opening the arm casing. Disconnect the colored cables to remove the old forearm. It is important that you match the pattern correctly.
I hate this so much. I hate this so much. I hate this part every time. So just like, hey, what if you did the thing correctly and we said you didn't? Anyways, I'm gonna see how this plays with a controller. This bit at least.
Welcome to Parts and preparing for upgrade procedure.
I just want to see how it
enter
plays
the
out.
protective cylinder. Let's begin by opening the arm casing. Disconnect the colored cables to remove the old forearm. It is important that you match the pattern correctly.
Okay, it just wants me to use my mouse anyways. Oh thank god, I thought I got it wrong. Okay, where do we think I should, you know, click to do it? Where's the vote? Because here's the thing, I always get Monty first, to the point that I can't remember where to click. And I don't want to keep doing. I don't want to do like trial and error.
Great. Now place the new armature into the forearm casing. With the new armature inserted, reconnect the colored wires.
I hate this.
Great job. Now close the casing. Good job. Now use the testing console to run diagnostics and complete the procedure.
Yellow. 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 Green. Yellow. Green. Yellow. Green. Green. Yellow. Green. Green. Yellow. Green. Green. Yellow. I saw that one coming. Yellow. Green. Green. Yellow. Yellow. Green. Green. Yellow. Green.
Well,
hooray, it's done.
well done. There is no need to perform the procedure on the other arm. The auto assist did it for you.
My arms are different. Where did you get these parts?
I'd rather not say.
How fortunate. I should now be able to smash through the cyclone fences around the building, the way Monty does.
Exactly like
He did. Okay, so I think the plan is nothing, because the game game's being funky. Okay, I love it when it does that.
Welcome to Parts and Service. Please select your desired procedure.
Oh, hate to say it. I think we're gonna need to get a Chica upgrade too. Oh, that's your own fault for taking too long. Oh hey, I forgot about my fast cam. I have a little texture mod for it whenever it decides to load in. I'll crouch back here until it does. There we go. This is it. This is my favorite texture mod that I have. The only issue is specifically right now, the only issue specifically right now, the Phaser Blaster doesn't want to work with me. My current theory is it's also why it won't let me progress to like forward right now. You know, it says right here I did everything. My theory is just it doesn't like me having the Phaser Blaster and not having Chica's upgrade. So, despite really not wanting to, we're gonna go decommission Chica. Yeah, because I have a bowling pass too. Come on, Bonnie. Well, let's go to your area.
I cannot see.
Oh, now the Phaser Blaster wants to work. Okay.
I am Wilo.
Sorry, I was mad it wasn't working. Okay, on the whole topic though of on my random topic again of the voice acting thing, I think I might record takes. I might do them tonight if I can time. You know our background noise of the little radiator going? I think radiator, I don't know. Furnace going? I'm gonna wait till that's not a thing to record. So I might do it tonight, I might do it tomorrow night, I might do it Saturday. At some point when I'm not live. Yeah, Freddy bowling ball. That's a Monty one, I know it. Roxy. You scared me, my god. Bonnie, come here. I need to hear the incorrect angst from you.
I do not come up here anymore. I miss him.
I'm not gonna say anything, we're just gonna put it all together. What? Has it always done that? Well, there's the Chica bowling ball. I can't believe half of the Chica merchandise in this game says trans rights. There's the Monty's Mystery Mix next to an actual rendered box of Monty's Mystery Mix. Oh, seriously, what the fuck is this thing? Oh, there's a message here. This is a Golden Monty down here, right? Yep. Did you take any? No, Bonnie, where are you going? Come on, we gotta get out of here. The sooner we get out of here, the sooner we can act like endos don't show up here. I don't know why they do or where they come from, but they terrify me. Wait, the carpet in there is so nice. Okay, we're leaving. All I know is I was instructed to go here way before in the original pre-patch. First playthrough. Nobody warned me about those, and I go, what the fuck is that? And everyone goes, oh yeah, those things. You knew? Watch me struggle to get through the original Endo level, and somehow not die. I hate those things so much. You go from me like, oh yeah, those things. Forgot to tell you about that. Hi, Bonnie. And now we leave. Okay. Oh no, you missed the horse race. I just realized that you missed the horse race. Now it's time to do my least favorite thing. Which I really didn't want to do today. Which is... we're gonna go decommission Chica. I wasn't prepared to do this. You see, this is why in my first replay through, we accidentally not positive at all. That's how we accidentally triggered Roxy to front. And I don't want to do that again. But knowing my luck, it's gonna happen again. It was like, what, 500 of them? Almost. Excuse me? You were already in the elevator. Get in. Come on, I'm taking you down where you're not supposed to be. I looked away from him for 1 second. Wait, do I need to do it? Can't I just like brute force my way into Roxy Raceway and it'll be like, oh, okay, you did it. Because I don't want to do this. Oh, it forgot that I have my gamma all the way up, didn't it?
Gregory, what are you doing?
Where are you then? Has anyone noticed that my gun is shiny? I'm gonna try the brute forcing my way into Roxy Raceway first. Good night, have a good sleep. Where is he? I swear to God, it's right behind me. Oh, so it's some way down the ride that you just go away.
I cannot see. I am your friend.
The light sources in this elevator are really weird. But then again, it is like these big ol' lights going down on the metal, reflecting up into more metal.
Gregory, do you see that small vent on the floor? Have you ever heard of Among Us, Gregory? You need to vent. I know it will be hard for you to be sus, but I know you can do it, Gregory. I will just say we were both in security watching the cameras. It is partly true. Well, now, GGS easy.
You think it'd be possible to also retexture these in a mod and not make it look tacky or anything? I'm very much sold again on my old idea of a Glamrock Pupperloos mod. The only issue I had with that idea was I know how to do it from somebody else, but I don't know how to 3D model things. And I would love to have a team to work on it with me, but also at the same time I don't think I know anybody that knows this stuff. Okay, I'll look into it. I mean, I have 100% free time now to do that. We cope with it. We cope like this now. I mean, I'm definitely gonna stream the mod if I ever make it. It just makes it more content that I show then. Bonnie! Okay, go get your water. Come on, where's the voice trigger? Does the whole area have to load in for it?
Hey, I'm
There it
Roxanne
is.
Wolf. If you're looking for high-speed motor mayhem, Roxy Raceway is the place to be. Sign up today and be a winner. Nobody likes a loser.
I'm sorry, what is this? Oh, 50 kilograms of industrial grade concrete, which apparently is manufactured and tested by a Fazbear product of Fazbear Construction Inc. Okay, since I've been making it a goal to break this game, should I actually break it or like legit play at least one part of it? Because I can legit play this part, but also I am tempted to try and see if they still left in the cutscene trigger to get Roxy's eyes. Apparently, I just found that out. So, which one's it gonna be? I can legit play. Okay, got it. I am at least setting up to still be able to go to the West Arcade because I like the West Arcade.
Sorry, Gregory. It appears you are not tall enough to ride the carts alone. You will need a working driver assist pod in order to use this cart.
Oh man, the robot's missing its head.
Hey, there's a message bag in here. I wish. I wish that like all the message logs were actually directly related to the areas they're in, instead of like a 50-50 of if they are related or not. So in the way of the one we just got is the retheme, which is the bowling alley needs a retheme. While most of the Bonnie art was removed, kids keep asking, where's Bonnie? Do we have an officially approved response? I'll just keep reading all of them then. Safety check. Attention kitchen staff. Parts and Service is concerned that Chica will suffer heavy damage if she ever gets caught in the trash compactor. Always double check the compactor before use. Do not use to compactor to dispose of pizza, pizza flavored items, or pizza scented materials, especially Monty's Mystery Mix. Otherwise, her replacement costs will come out of your paycheck. Monty upgrade. Montgomery's claw upgrades allow him to play the bass. Following performances, he mostly uses them to cause damage. The fence repairs are getting costly. Roxy sees things differently than the others. This upgrade was meant to help her win races. However, there are some side effects. Sometimes she will stare and talk to the other bots through walls. Don't let her sing. Messes with the navigation of the other bots. Horrible results when she sang during live performance. Staff bots dropping serving trays, chaos, guest injuries, 12 lawsuits. Oh, that's just a normal day at Fazbear Entertainment. Experimental voice box test failed. Replacement advised. Sure, after. In her programming, she has attacked patrons, employees, and staff for it. Bean? God damn it, now we're going to do that all over again. I can still get back here. Parkour. I just wish that this thing like registered my jump in time. There we go. Should be behind this banner. Behind this banner, you kind of jump up onto this. Around here. From here, you can try to get onto this box. It's a bit difficult though. I don't even remember how I pulled it off the first time. Or you can just kind of do it like this, and then and then that's the cutscene trigger. It is the easiest to pull off cutscene trigger, but also I'm glad. Oh, hey, they did, yeah. Oh, it's like a bit for details to load in. I kind of like seeing it. Yeah, because I can finally see where the... Hang on. Hi, I'm back. I'm just gonna talk for a minute though. I hate to say it. I'm just gonna talk for a minute because I love this song. Also, hi, Genesis. Oh, that's fair. Genesis, would you like me to fill you in right now or fill you in when we get into the game? Okay, the song's getting close to it. I'm sorry I was sitting here silent the entire time. I'm just here vibing. I think I am gonna take up being a VTuber at some point. Okay, anyways. Welcome, here's the explanation of what we're doing so far. I used the cutscene trigger to get Roxy's eyes. Thank you for the headshots. But also, here's the funny thing. Hi, Bonnie. I just want to see if there's one way to get out of here without actually doing that whole thing. Okay. Oh, I actually want to test something real quick first. Huh. I did. Okay. Here's an explanation. There used to be a bug where if you jump as you're getting into Freddy, then it unloads everything around you. It seems they fixed it by making it that you can't even jump into like, you aren't able to get into Freddy at all while you're in midair. Oh no. Oh no. Roxy? I know this won't hurt you, but I need you to hear it.
Why are you hiding from
Roxy? Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Time to retry that. What is this? This is a question I've had. How did Talking Ben become a meme? What happened? Nobody knows. Okay. Okay, let's try this again. Not again! How? 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 Come on, you know, just kill me through the door. Just do it. I know you can. Sun was able to grab me through one. You should be able to kill me through one.
Loves me, right? I know you're there. Where are you?
So,
I can still hear you.
I at least held true to let's see how bad I can break the
I
game.
just need a little work done.
And this is gonna do nothing but.
I heard that.
That's the response I was hoping to get.
What are you doing?
The range! Let's try one more time. If that doesn't work, I'm gonna do the cutscene trigger again, but I'm gonna grab the broken. And I'm gonna grab the broken head beforehand. Maybe that'll fix our issue. So here's the plan. We aren't gonna do this like 5 times. I would like to, because 5 is a good number. But I'm gonna try one more time this time, and if it breaks the exact same way again, we're gonna go to the previous save. Grab the broken head, because that auto sets the time to 5:15. Grab the broken head, and then we'll do the cutscene trigger. Oh, thank God, finally! Bonnie, come on, Bonnie, come on. He's supposed to be here, I promise.
I know you're there. Why are you hiding from me?
Come on, break this door, come on.
Why? I can hear you.
You can't find me in here. Bonnie, come get me!
I can still hear you.
No, why do you still do this?
Where
Hi.
are
Everybody
you?
knows Bonnie's supposed to be here. Yeah, Bonnie, too. She's really mad that I'm here.
I am.
Bonnie, we need to get out of here. I need you to take me to the next door. And I need you to...
Nobody will miss you.
Damn, from a distance even.
Who's there? Why are you hiding from me?
Come on, can break this door, come on.
Still hear you.
Come on, through this door.
Hear you.
Perfect.
Everybody still loves me, right?
And that's definitely how you're supposed to do that entire boss. And now it's 5:40 a.m.
I'm not a loser.
Hi Bonnie, you're not gonna believe it. We just went through some crazy stuff. And I bet you weren't even there for it. I at least want to act. Oh, that was a great cart to jump into. I like this little art. I like this art style for most of it. Everyone knows that's exactly how that boss is supposed to go. Anyways, now that we've gotten Roxy's eyes, despite never going to the West Arcade, now we just kind of set up to go to the West Arcade. Oh yeah, this is like one of my favorite details now. There's this artwork, right? It's used in another couple other places, but it cuts out a lot of the full artwork, like the full animation and everything.
What are you doing?
Because the full animation includes like a leaderboard of who's winning and who's losing. All that stuff. And there's ones of everybody. And I think even in the game how all of them are used except for Roxy's. And it's supposed to be used to advertise Roxy's place. Oh my god, what the fuck? What the fuck? How the fuck? How are you still alive? How are you still alive? Bonnie, we need to leave. I mean, I know how she's still alive, but why was she right there? Oh my god. Okay, Bonnie, we need to get the fuck out of here. Please stop doing that. That was right now, right? Thank you for the head pat. So, I didn't get the broken head. Fuck. Where's my gamma? Where's my brightness? A spare of gamma? A crumb of brightness, please? Steel Wool, I know you didn't release a broken game. All of my, oh, come on, everything's broken. The game's finally loaded in, but, my camera is gone. I can't switch between my items now, because the camera's broken. That's fair. I'm glad we like the head pat redeem. Well, now we need to go get the broken head so I have an actual reason to go to the West Arcade. I don't think I have anything modded in the West Arcade. Because this is still using my old mods. I don't think there's a mod in the West Arcade. So I could skip it, but I actually do like the West Arcade. I like the challenge, and also that's because you actually did give the sub, so like a founder for, you know, the first month of me having subs available. Others get it if it got gifted to them. At least that's how I think it works. Did I turn myself around? No, I didn't. Okay. Nope. Nope. Okay. Everything here just looks too similar. Oh yeah, I can point this out to more people now. Because of the confusion everybody was having of how to use like the voice box doors, they put little no chica signs on it, just like there's the no Monty signs on the chained off fences, which you can't see because the game apparently just gets rid of them now. I don't need a save station in here. Bonnie's a little stupid, but it's okay, we love him. Okay, so being in Freddy doesn't activate that cutscene trigger at all. It's not even a cutscene. That isn't a press. If I have to hold the button, that isn't a press X.
Good job.
And now it's 5:15.
Driver assist head. I do not believe it will work in that condition, though. However, there is a staff repair station in the West Arcade. You will need a dance pass to access the West Arcade. Have you checked the party garages? The raceway was closed very abruptly prior to the new construction. Guests tend to leave things behind during emergency situations.
And now we went straight from like 5:40 to 5:15. I swear that's normal and how time works. love playing this game legit in the way that Steel Wool intended. I need you to stop doing that. Oh my god. Oh, that's so promising. I get in here and nothing else is loaded around me. Yep, promising. That's how time works. So now, Bonnie, I'm scared. I need you to carry me. This is working as intended. I find that the main way I have to fix everything is I need to recharge my flashlight if nothing shows up in my hand. Because after you recharge a flashlight, it forces the flashlight back into your hand to register that the battery is full.
I must stay here. I wish I could join you, but after tonight's stage incident, I am not allowed to perform. When I step onto the West Arcade dance floor, I cannot stop myself. It is a programming bug. Head to the security office. You'll find the StaffBot repair machine there. If you see the DJ, say hello. He is such a nice fellow.
That line has been ruined for me over all the times I've heard the audio where he says that and it just cuts into Squidward's nose. You know.
If you see the DJ, say hello. He is such a nice fellow.
This is all I can think of now, and it sucks that I play this game constantly. I'm glad all of us that know about Security Breach and use TikTok all know the same audios. I know somebody used this audio when them and their whole friend group cosplayed like the band and Gregory. There it is.
If you see the DJ, say hello. He is such a nice fellow.
I need to send this in the you know what, for once it's not going in the 5 Minutes at Freddy's channel, it's going into the stream chat because I'm talking about it and everybody needs to see it. Hi, Bonnie.
I am your friend.
Are you?
Warning, tampering with Fazbear automated staff will result in suspension of your membership.
Also, I want to know if they patched Shattered Monty being able to be in here. Oh god, I do have mods. Oh god, I do have mods. Oh god, I do have mods. I forgot. Everybody say hello to DJ White Woman. Not again! I forgot about her, I'm sorry. Did I hear DJ White Woman? I was about to say, was it Fern that kept saying, DJ White Woman, I'm your biggest fan? I've never realized, honestly, how terrifying Vanessa's model is. And it's not the fact that she's this whole, spider mess, it's just... I've never realized it. Anyways. Let's go run upstairs. If Monty's in here, how does he even work? Okay, they still stay stunned for the same time with the Phaz cam. But they did say they downgraded how long animatronics stay stunned with the Phaser Blaster. And that is why we always rely on the Phaz cam. And we Ayu. And we claim the reason. God damn it. Sorry, the IU scared me, and then it got worse from there. Just turn around already. Thank you. No, it's okay. It just spooked me a little bit. Because the timing. You didn't mean to make it that timing.
Before proceeding, reset the audio manager circuit breaker located next to the dance floor.
Gregory, the security system knows you are here and has locked you out. Reset the breakers and restore power to the West Arcade. Then you can repair the staff bot head.
Maybe one of these days I'll be able to do this part, like, all in one run. Because every time I do this, I die in a stupid way somewhere. You know, if I ever did speedrun this game, I think I would try to speedrun Woman%. God damn it. Like this. This is how I die. Oh god damn it, I went the wrong way. Who is coming up on me and where are you?
This area is off limits.
Yeah, Woman% is getting jump scared by Vanessa. Get the fucking range on that Phaz cam. Hi DJ White Woman. Bye DJ White Woman.
Great job. Safety protocols deactivated. Prams Act. Front DJ protocols. Reticulating splines. Please reset circuit breakers to all zones. 3 zones remain. Janitorial service. Arcade. Arcade.
And I love how obvious they are and where it is when they say arcade.
2 zones remain.
Hang on, I want to see what she looks like on the cameras. Come on, where's the bathroom camera? Right there. DJ White Woman. Hi! Okay, I haven't heard Monty's scream of pain yet. I'm sorry, did Monty leap at me? Oh my god. Monty? Oh my god. I feel kind of bad for him. I'm just like kind of could feel worse for him. I promise I'm not a bad person, it just seemed funny.
One zone remains.
Who saw me and where? Who saw me and where? This is where I am. If somebody spotted me, where would they be? All I'm hearing is I need to get out, hit the Faz cam, and book it. I'm gonna hide out until this is refilled. Who and where? Where is who's still? He just came flying! We all saw that, right? He just came flying. What the f— oh god, there's DJ White Woman too. We saw him fly by, right?
Almost done. There is a software update available. Reset the final circuit breaker.
Monty's scream of pain from far across the area. Flying gator. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! He terrifies me. He terrifies me. I'm not staying in one spot too long. I'm not staying in one spot too long. That's how you die. Oh god, that's horrifying and I never want to see it again. Okay, okay, okay. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're gonna be able to get this done. I remember the route. I think I remember the route. All I know is at least it isn't like all the way at the end of the hallway. Like this could be further away and that'd be worse. Hi, DJ White Woman. Oh, God, it's horrible. God, God, please, I need my stamina back. I need my stamina back. How did I do that first try for once? How did I do that first try for once? Thank you for the follow. I can't see usernames right now. I'll edit that so your name is fully visible.
Good job. Take the repaired head back to Roxy Raceway.
Yep. that's a visible name, alright. Okay. And I need to close the instruction card. And now I get to struggle to find my way out of here without dying again. Because I know it'll happen again. Like that. If this doesn't lead to my death in the next 5 seconds, I'll be shocked and amazed. Chica, have you considered not helping though? I'll reach out here in a second. First, I'm gonna check in on the, oh, that door's still open. First, I'm gonna check in on the all-time chat favorite. All-time chat favorite character. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna wait until the fast cam's reloaded. Okay, let's go. Guys, look, she's jamming. I hate that so much. She's jamming. No. Our new all-time favorite, DJ White Woman. She's jamming. I hate this so much. We love this. We like this mod, right? Here, I'll even shine a light on her. It's certainly the true duality of chat. This whistles and gay. It's certainly a mod. Dude, she's just jamming. What? I don't know what would make the screenshot better. Me getting it of it in game, or having a screenshot of like this whole little cutesy overlay with this game and this mod on top of it. I am getting one of the game though. MS Paint, be my friend. I think it's the whole— I need a gif of her jamming, basically. I'm just gonna put it unprompted, no explanation in stream chat. There we go. Okay, time to leave. Forever, and never come back. This elevator's gonna take a while in silence. Oh yeah, Genesis, while you're here actually, now that I think about it, would you like me to give you an update on what we've decided about the, applying... about the plan to apply for, Billy Bust Up? Hi, welcome. Okay, first of all, I didn't get an answer on this. I was asking, like, should I make... You're supposed to email the audition role. So I asked chat, should I email it using, like, a professional email we have the body's name, or should I do it with my own at, like, or should I do it with my own Glyph Puppy email? So it's still under the Glyph Puppy branding. The only issue I came to is I don't have a last name that I use when I go by Glyph. And I don't want to use the body's last name if I'm not using the body's full name. Hi Roxy, what's up? Nothing to see here. Thank you for the follow!
Everybody still loves me, right?
I'm gonna edit how that sits. Glyph Paw. Hello, I am genuinely auditioning for this role. Please take me seriously as my Google...
Way to go, superstar!
Hey. Please take me seriously as my full Google username. Not username. Please take me seriously as my full name according to Google is Glyph Paw. Glyph D Puppy. Oh, you'd like to know what the D is short for? Well, you see, it's short for D. Please think I'm funny. Please think I'm funny. Oh god, there's two of me. Hang on, hang on, hang on. I was going more for I am killed on sight for trying to make a D's nuts joke, but thanks, I will go with it short for disappearing. I did cut myself off a bit early.
Welcome to Parts and Service. Please preparing for upgrade procedure. You may now enter the protective cylinder.
I do state how old I am in my about, I believe I do. Hang on, let me double check that I do have that. Spell that good way. Hang on, Twitch is taking forever to load. Yeah, and like the about that Twitch makes me fill out. I have that filled out to say how old I am.
Let's begin by removing Freddy's face. Press Freddy's nose to remove skull housing. Carefully detach the ocular connectors.
Oh, shoot. Guys, what order did that go in? Thank you, Genesis, for already having me. Which green? Are they all in the top? I didn't pay attention. I'm sorry. Top. I'm sorry, what just happened? No, I hit it. I clicked it. I clicked it and that caused that. I love that so much. Anyways, Bonnie, get in the chair.
Welcome to Parts and Service. Please select Welcome to Parts and Preparing for Upgrade Procedure. You may now enter the protective cylinder.
How do you
Let's
do
begin
this
by
with
removing
controller?
Freddy's face. Press Freddy's nose to remove skull housing. Carefully detach the ocular connectors.
Okay, I know that one. I saw that. I just need to try to. I hate this game. Okay. We'll try one more time and I won't touch my controller in the entire time that I do it. I did it in the order it wanted. What does it want from me? Thank you for the big sippies. Oh, by the way, can somebody redeem hydrate in like 2 minutes maybe?
Welcome to Parts and Preparing for Upgrade Procedure. You may now enter the protective cylinder. Let's begin by removing Freddy's face. Press Freddy's nose to remove skull housing. Carefully detach the ocular connectors.
It said in 3 minutes.
plug
I
the
love the
replacement
sound it
eyes
makes when
into
it
the
does
open
that.
eye sockets. Well done. Reattach the ocular connector wires. It is time to close the faceplate. Commence testing phase.
Okay. Blue. Blue, green. Blue, green, blue, green, blue. Green, blue. Blue, green, blue, blue. Blue, green, blue, blue. Blue, green, blue, blue, yellow. Green, blue, blue, yellow. Blue, green, blue, blue, yellow, red. I thought that I was gonna fuck that up for once. Damn, I did it. Finish the upgrade.
How are your new eyes?
I am having a hard time adjusting. You look different to me. I can see movement through the walls.
Really? I didn't know Roxy could see through walls.
These are Roxy's eyes?
Well, yeah. There was an accident in the raceway.
Is she okay?
Well, nothing seems to stop her.
Great. Good news. It is almost 6 o'clock. You will be safe now if you find an exit. But hurry. The daycare attendant is loose one last time. These eyes are amazing. There are wondrous colors and objects I never knew existed. Nothing can hide from me now.
No, Bonnie. God damn it, Bonnie. It's not letting me close the instruction card. We're reaching an issue. It's not letting me close the instruction card. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the double hydrate. So, what do we do now? I'm sorry, all my brain power is going towards trying to figure out what to do. What do you want me to recite, huh? I can give you cursed information instead, because I can't think of anything. I got a mod that replaces Freddy with Bonnie, because I really like that Bonnie design. I'm coming to the conclusion I'm gonna have to close the game, like force close it, and then restart it, because that's something you should have to normally do with a game. For now, we'll sit in here though, and we'll just listen to music and talk. I'm restarting the game entirely because it wouldn't let me take down that little menu window. So this is the just chatting stream now, I guess. Well, not for long, so it's not going to get updated, but still. Trying to answer that. That's Great Mountain time to my time. So at almost 6 my time, that would be when auditions close on the 20th. Oh, never mind. Somebody added Avi in this. I'm never getting this role. I like to answer more personal questions. The most I can answer is just this bit of, I don't know. I can't answer stuff, I can just talk about things a lot. Hi, welcome. I will at least answer that I do have a dog. Oh, the game didn't even start itself. Because the game claims it's still running. Okay. I'll explain to you what's up since you just got here. Security breach bugged. It wouldn't let me close a window to get to the ending of the game. So, we're just sitting here and talking while the game restarts because it's taking a minute to be a little jerk to me. So one little thing we're discussing, well, technically kind of discussing, because I have it open to keep in mind once I'm done here. I'm going... we've decided. Okay, so, I don't want to mispronounce names, which is weird to say leading up to this, but for the game Billy Bust Up, they're looking for non-binary voice actors for one character. Everybody has bullied me into auditioning for this character. And nobody answers me if I ever say, listen, if I like make my voice a bit higher for it and all of that, would it fit? Oh my god, yes, do it. Jokingly at one point, I did like a, here, let's just see if the voice fits. This is so stupid, I hate that I'm doing this. I just go like, yeah, that sounds like it should come out of this face, right? That just sounds perfect, right? Yeah, it does, totally. So I said tonight, tomorrow night, or maybe sometime Saturday when I'm not streaming, I'm gonna try to record it, see if it's good. If the audio quality isn't good, I'm going to put a really better quality microphone on my throne wishlist, and I'm going to hope and pray somebody gets it for me well before the 20th. Because if I'm gonna be bullied into auditioning, I'm gonna bully somebody into crowdfunding getting me a better mic. Like let me mute my audio and we just focus on the microphone audio. Do we consider my mic like good quality or an okay quality? Because what they're looking for is if your voice fits the character and if your mic quality is good. Like, is this a good mic? Is this a good mic? Is this good, or should I try to get a better one beforehand? We'll figure out when the time comes. Anyways, for instance, I couldn't think of anything to say or recite from memory. I'll give you owl fun facts and relate them to the owl house in cursed ways. The only one I can remember off the top of my head that I want to apply is... You see, an owl pellet is things that an owl can't digest. So there are two cursed ways this could go in theories with Hootie in the episode Knock Knock Knockin' on Hootie's Door. When he spits out, when he just has this habit of apparently just grabbing people and then coughing them up in owl pellets to put him where he wants them. I like to take this as either King shows that he's magical in some way, so I want to believe either he is unable to digest other beings of the Isles that actually possess magic or bile sacs in any way, or he understands exactly how his digestion works and the right time to cough somebody up, which is worse, but probably what he knows. I'm gonna see if this game's ready. Oh, the game's ready. Let's go. Yay, game time! Yeah, there's that, and there's your owl fact real quick. Oh, I need to redo the eyes, don't I? Okay. Yep, I need to redo the ocular upgrade because, yep, Bonnie's still over there.
Welcome to Parts and Service. Click preparing for upgrade procedure.
Hang on, I have to move the window so I can still see chat while I play.
Cylinder. Let's begin by removing Freddy's face. Press Freddy's nose to remove skull housing. Carefully detach the ocular connectors.
Fuck, what was the first one? What was the first one? What was the first one? Please, please, please tell me what the first one was. What was the first one? Oh no, what was the whole order? I forgot. Which green? I don't know. At least you're honest, Fern. Fuck! You know what? I can just jump scare us real quick. That'll fix it. Now where did Genesis go? Genesis always knew. Was it this green? Okay, what was the second one? What was the second one? What was the second one? No! Oh. No! Please, I just need to know which ones to do! Blue? Which blue? Down blue? Up blue? I can risk it. Which blue? Try top blue. I don't think it was top blue. Oh my god. Okay, this time I'm gonna pay attention. This time I'm going to pay attention. Also, I just realized apparently at some point my computer decided to undo my number lock. I don't know, I think that's a reach to say it would have been bottom blue. Anyways, I'm so upset because whenever we did earlier, just like, your full name should be like Glyph D Puppy. It's gonna be like, oh, and then listen, I've gotten through them enough times. It's just when they start throwing in 2 rows of it that it's awful. Anyways, I can actually finally do the goal the joke as I meant to. I'm just like, oh, you should make your full name a Glyph D Puppy. And it's like, oh yeah. And somebody like, oh, what's the D short for? And they could just be like, oh yeah, my full name, Glyph D's nut. Yeah, what's up? Thank you. Thank you. I was trying my best to make that one better. You timed it correctly this time. I'm so proud of you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm here all week. Literally. I actually have nothing else to do anymore. I don't have a job. Twitch is full-time now.
Welcome to Parts and Service. Preparing for upgrade procedure.
Tips
You
and
may
subs
now enter
and
the
bits are
protective
very much
cylinder.
appreciated.
Let's begin by removing Freddy's face. Press Freddy's nose to remove skull housing. Carefully detach the ocular connectors.
Oh, nice.
Great. Plug the replacement eyes into the open eye sockets. Well done. Reattach the ocular connector wires. It is time to close the faceplate.
Oh no.
Commence testing phase.
Red. Red, yellow. Red, yellow. Red, yellow, red. Red, yellow, red, red. Red, yellow, red, red. Red, yellow, red, red, red. Red, yellow, red, red, red. Red, yellow, red, red, red. Yellow. Red, yellow, red, 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 yellow. And that's it.
How are your new eyes?
I am having a hard time adjusting. You
Damn
look
it.
different to me. I can see movement through the walls.
Really? I didn't know Roxy could see
through
through
walls?
These are Roxy's eyes?
Well, yeah. There was an accident in the raceway.
Is she okay?
Well, nothing seems to stop her.
Great.
Oh my fucking god, not again. Okay, here's the bug that we found. If you get out of Freddy and it gives you an instruction card, you can't close the instruction card. You can't do anything because it's still playing the animation of you getting out of Freddy, and this is for once a bug in this game that's actually aggravating me a little bit. Okay, back to just chatting. I hope y'all like the Bayonetta soundtrack. Act like I had this face on the entire time, just like passive-aggressively saying, I hope y'all like Bayonetta. Yeah, I have it set up that to get to get Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, which I'm kind of interested in. To get me to play it, people can donate enough money to give me the money to get the game. It's in a jokey way of it's not something I intend to do unless somebody gives me stuff. Because it's also called I'm paying off my own debts, the only way that you will give me that I will do things on stream is if I am given the money to do the things. Ooh, nice. I solely got Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 because I watched like the old highlight reels of Joel playing it. We can watch those while we wait for the game to start up. The game isn't started up yet. I don't know what you guys are talking about. You know what? I'm muting the whole game, and we're playing it with... I'm muting the whole game. We're playing it with the Bayonetta soundtrack instead. Whoa, Genesis lore. I can't wait for the days that I can't wait for the day that you guys get to know that puppy lore exists. Here's actually where I try to sell people. In my Discord server, there's a channel just for subs, and just subs get to know a lot of things. Okay. See you if you come back then. Subs get to know things I'm working on behind the scenes. Things I'm working on behind the scenes, me starting to work on writing the lore entirely, and how to implement it, and even though I can't sing, they get exclusive covers of songs, because I jokingly suggested it and somebody said sure. Also, you get to hear me randomly info dump about analog horror, and I still feel weird because nobody responded to it, but still, you get to see it at least. Now let's do this ocular upgrade again. Oh no, the song's almost over. No, I want this song to play while I do it. I'm surprised I remembered that. Struggle to handle it, yes, but also like it, yes. Music lore! I'm sorry, I'm listening to you, I promise. But I like the phrase music lore. I'm adopting that now. That's part of how I speak now. Music lore. Okay. On Saturday, I am going to stream another attempt at the demo for My Friendly Neighborhood, which I'm actually kind of upset about because if I could have knocked that game out of the way on Monday, I was gonna use Saturday as a day of, like, since I stream earlier in the day, I was gonna make it a day where, as a chat, we could just sit and binge watch the Walton Files, because I've been meaning to get around to it and I can't handle horror well on my own. That's why I started by... streaming Security Breach, and now it's genuinely my favorite game. To the point I know almost all of the ins and outs of it. And if we ever watch off-topic videos in these streams, we watch like a ton of Security Breach videos. And this is the one where it's weird and it goes from here to here to here to here to here to here. Okay. Green. Green, green. Green, green. Green, green, red. I thought it was gonna be green, green, green. Green, green, red, blue. Green, green, red, blue. The cursor was on blue, was it not? I'm finding a different fucking banger from the Bayonetta play. OST, hang on. Yeah, I think I did the Marky Move thing. Yeah, that was right on, that was on blue. We all agree it was on blue. Anyways, I have the entire Bayonetta OST on now. I need to actually continue my Bayonetta playthrough. Because I got up to chapter 3 in that, and there are a fuck ton more chapters in that game. And it's what I love about Security Breach, honestly. Like, the only thing that aggravates me is the whole, if you get out of Freddy at the same time as a info card. Good luck. Good luck fucking doing anything. What's my most liked tweet now? Yep, it's that one. Coming in at 44 likes. My top liked tweet is, "It's illegal to be cis in the boiling aisles," actually. Wait. I said I wanted to start speedrunning woman percent. How behind it would we be if I just... Yeah, I said so. It's canon now. I would know. Who is this Dana Terrace you speak of? She does not know of my life. Anyways, I want to suggest this since you see, the reason I want to play My Friendly Neighborhood early is because I know that the dev of the game has a Twitch account, and if you're streaming it like earlier in the day, you get a better chance of them catching you playing and just talking in chat. So I wanted to do like that. That's why I want to play it Saturday. But also that wastes time of broad daylight that I can just watch analog horror with chat. But if I do play I'm gonna probably play Security Breach tomorrow then, so I still have something to play. If I practice speedrunning Woman Percent tomorrow then, would everybody be on board with me just playing Mario Kart music in the back? How did I get that right? How did I get that right? Yellow. Yellow. Red. Yellow, red, yellow. Yellow. Red. Yellow. Yellow, red, yellow, red. Yellow. Red. Yellow. Red. Just never fucking put me near blue again. Yellow, red, red. Yellow, red, yellow, red. Yellow, red, green. Yellow, red, green. It sounds funny, therefore I'm completely on board. Thank God. At least I can be hilarious. All I know is there's one song in the Bayonetta OST that apparently Twitch hates. I found out because they muted my original Bayonetta playthrough, which it feels weird whenever they still mute a song that's part of a game as you're marked as playing that game. It makes zero sense to me. Hi, thank you for the follow. I'll fix your name so it's aligned, please. There you go. Welcome to the club. I'm absolutely doing that tomorrow then, because I should be done with this game real easy soon. I'm at least setting up to the fact that I actually did finally set up to the fact that I should be able to get the Vanny ending. Oh, hey, maybe now we'll get to see that new save station they put in with the patch. Now we pause because apparently the game is stuck. I'm genuinely kind of excited to actually try. Hey, this is a game I'm playing. I know the music is not that good, but it's literally part of the game. They said, yeah, seems sketchy. Let's mute this stream. Yeah, they just muted a whole bit where I went to the gates of hell. I'm like, this is like a key point. Why are you muting it? Hi, Roxy. So where is that new save station? Is it like one of the old ones being like reutilized, or? Wait, hang on. I'm sorry. For no reason in particular, I need volume up for this bit. I don't know, I like the delivery of this line. Just the delivery of it. Nothing else.
Why are you still here? You plan on moving in, or you just want a job? Maybe join the internship program. You would make a great security guard. Gregory, I think you deserve a reward. Go check the main stage.
Okay, now we can go back to our... I have no idea why I got muted. I just know that Twitch didn't like me. But elevator music. The elevator music is the Bayonetta OST now. This is my version of Security Breach. This is the Glyph Puppy cut. Wait, is the elevator ride over yet? No, it's not. Okay. Yep, that's it. That's actually what happens whenever I make the Glamrock Pupper Lose mod. It's going to be also, if you pay attention, the elevator music has changed to Bayonetta music. Okay, I'll stop with the Bayonetta music now.
Freddy, it's open, let's go!
No, I cannot exit this facility.
Of course you can! Come on! We can hide you somewhere.
Without a recharge station, my systems would shut down within an hour. It is a safety precaution. It is my design. This is where I must stay. Do not return. It will never be safe. I will miss you.
Freddy, if I leave now, nothing will change, will it? There will be more disappearances.
Just some random
Yes,
who's never seen Security
I am
Breach before
afraid that
joining
is
us to think of the
correct.
Bayonetta OST is the funnest
Gregory,
security
you
back.
have a choice to make.
God, hang on, I
Door
have
is
an idea
open,
from there.
And you can go, or you can continue
Most
to
save stations will
investigate
no
the
longer be
secrets of the
available.
Pizzaplex. I feel there is
There is
something
a
else
single
going on
daylight
besides
save
Fanny.
station in the atrium. Use this wisely.
You are staying? I am glad. Here, I found this party pass. There are areas we have not investigated. Lead the way, superstar.
Okay, here's my idea. I agree with your idea, Luz. This is exactly how I'm gonna play it when I do woman percent. You know, I'm gonna admit this. The only thing making me consider like full-on animating my persona is the idea that the only thing making me consider animating stuff of my persona is the fact that if I did, then that would like open up the opportunity of people could make edits of my persona. Because I want that. That's all I want in life. This is the music that's gonna be the elevator music in the Glam Rock Blues mod. In another way, all I am. In another way, darling, kiss me. Farewell with song, and then we sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In another way, things must change. In another way, I love you. Oh. Okay. I like this. I like that actually. That's really cool. I mean, I'm done with the most basic edits. I'd probably make the most basic one. All I like about it now is it makes it like actually possible, like a lot more possible to get a 100% run. Because you see, you have Freddy with Roxy's eyes. You can find, you should have security access to everywhere at this point. A 100% save is very much possible at that point. See what's raining like gold eternals. In other words of my end. In other words, kiss me. Then let the song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for. Okay, that didn't fix shit. Yeah, wait, I already got that present before. Okay, if I find a present and I can't open it, it's because of that. Yeah, I think it's like a pretty well-recognized song at this point, but I like this remix from Bayonetta the most of it. I could imagine it happening with this game specifically, but they seem to be like pretty forgiving when things break in this game. There we go. I found a new way to fix it. I can't just recharge it in my hand. I have to get in Freddy and recharge it. That is how things should work. That is the wrong item. I meant to get my flashlight. Hey, I'm not damn it. I guess we're leaving. Honestly, no idea at this point. I'm just wandering around. Because I know I'm safe, because I have because now we have the after hours save. And the one ending that has never worked for me is the prize corner ending. Or prize counter ending. Or, as everyone knows it well, the burn it to the ground ending. The one that I got on accident and I didn't mean to, which is the only one I never got legit, was the VIP ending. Not VIP ending, the VIP achievement, which is to have every single item in the game. I managed to get all the duffel bags before, and I forgot that I didn't do a 100% save before, so one of the mods I downloaded was a 100% one. I wanted to see if I can mod save files, and I could. And when I loaded up the 100% modded save, I accidentally got one I didn't know I needed. Because I thought that that was like one that they just didn't make an actual achievement. So I read over that list again and again, and I was like, oh please, they didn't make it an achievement to get 100%. They did. I'm just stupid and forgot about it.
What are you doing?
The range on it. But I mean, I have all achievements is all that matters. Oh no, where am I? Oh, I was in a fan. Damn. Mazer size. Derogatory. Hang on, I'm gonna show off my favorite thing about mazer size. Welcome to the No More Mazer Size mod. The mod that says fuck you mazer size and gets it the hell out of here. This isn't the way to go. I just want to point out the majority of the walls are just gone now. I'm honestly surprised that this mod still works. It saves you a trip back down to the daycare and having to deal with endos, which I really like. I decided the only thing I'm not doing in this playthrough is I'm not decommissioning Chica. Endos. But I say it with the most disgust I could ever put in my voice. Hey, why are they in jail? What did they do? Hi, Bonnie. I didn't mean that to sound rude. Hi, Bonnie. I appreciate you greatly. You are my friend. Hmm? Oh hey, a child's shoe. Oh, there's a full-size locker. I got so confused why I could hide. Oh hi, somebody has a can of Freddy Fizzy Fazz up here. Oh, okay. It's fine. Oh, I just realized how late it is. Stream's probably gonna end soon anyways. Gotta try to record the lines, see if I like them or not. And also go to bed. Hi! That's so fair. More Genesis lore. God, that's fair. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to that save station real quick, because I do have at least a couple things I grabbed that I don't want to lose. Oh, while I'm here, actually, I can grab something in L Chips. Hey, this isn't L Chips! This isn't the chum bucket! No, I think this is the song that is muted. Because of how often I quote it, I think I need to make this a bit of my own soundboard. Now this one...
A shortcut to the chum bucket. That must be for me.
Hi, thank you for the follow. Ah, thank you for the head pats. Like, for how often I quote it, I need to make this a bit of my own soundboard.
A shortcut to the chum bucket. That must be for me.
Welcome, valued customer!
This isn't the chum bucket.
Just that one. This isn't the chum bucket. That. I need to be dumb and add that to my little stream soundboard. My own personal one. There's a difference between my personal one and the others camera. Thank you for the head pats again. Sorry, I was tabbed out. I didn't see it. Yeah, it was a SpongeBob. Because I always got trimmed down to just the whistling, and then this isn't the chum bucket. This save station doesn't work anymore. I swear, if this guy yells at me again, because this mop bot has an issue with me every time I just exist in here. Are you gonna move anytime soon? I'm sure there's more areas to mop than just there. Fuck you. Monty Fizzy Faz, now I'm fast as fuck, boy. Well, I'm not fast, I just have a lot more stamina. That spot needs to be extra clean. That's fair, I'm sorry I judged you, Motbot. Hey, where's my atrium special save spot? There's an indent of where it goes. Not indent, more like a shit. There it is. Okay, that's gonna be it for security breach today. So, I've been bullied into it enough. I think... yeah, I'm gonna try to record some tonight. To see if I like what I have going on. If I don't like the quality of my mic, then I'm going to find a better quality mic for like voice stuff. And I'm going to put it in my throne wish list and hope that either we crowdfund getting me a better mic before the 20th, well before the 20th, or just getting it off of my throne wish list way before the 20th. So that's about it for plans on that bit. I've been convinced enough. We're going to do it. I'll be able to give us updates on the 20th then. Which that is a little shy of... it's about 2 weeks and 2 days from now. Yeah, about 16 days. That is 2 weeks and 2 days exact. Damn, I did math right in my head. I just didn't convert the math. So yeah, we have 16 days to possibly get me a better mic if I need it. But yeah. That's the plan on that. I'm going to also, tomorrow, before stream, I'm gonna spend my time researching how the speedrun strats of that percent goes in the category extensions. I haven't really updated my throne yet. I have added flags to this. Oh, this is one thing I want to say. My current flex in life is that Dirk Has Rabies liked my PNGTuber tutorial. This is, and I mean this in a genuinely, highly positive way, that is the biggest flex of my life right now. Like, getting a single video that is like just something off topic. Elaborate how. I mean, Dirk Has Rabies is I found it on TikTok first. It is actually the person who coined the original Rabies Pride. You know, in terms of being neurodivergent, specifically autistic and trans, and being treated like you're diseased. So, rabies. That's actually genuinely why I have a rabies pride flag in my throne. Tispetism. So, getting a notification, hey, this person liked your TikTok, is the biggest flex. It is the biggest flex of my life. The genuine mood is just Flappy Paws. This was my entire mood about it. Tis the tism. What you say whenever you do something because of the tism. The flappiest of paws, yes. You know, I'm genuinely considering this. I'm considering whenever I get like a lot bigger and I know that I get a lot more subs, I think I want to, even half jokingly, set a sub goal to either save up to get the materials for it, or to save up to commission somebody to at least make a fursuit head of Pupperloos. Because I know I've been eyeballing, like, I've actually been like trying to research like newer makers that I like their style, and I want to support them as newer makers. I've actually been trying to hunt down people like that. Yeah, it does. But I've been researching makers like that to even explore the possibility of nobody would be upset or mad with me if I just like half jokingly made a sub goal to get a fursuit head of Pupperloos. Because I do actually have like a couple furs on hand that I do count as like what I'd want Wooff's fur to look like. It's actually a bit off now that I look at between my screen and the puppy ears I made to look like my persona. I know I've also been tempted, like, I got suggested on my TikTok For You page somebody making like custom plushies, and they made a Bonnie one and also a Roxy one, and I'm really tempted to commission them to make a Pupperloos plushie. Not in the way of, look guys, if I save up enough, if we make enough money, I could make more, we could get more of these made for you, but just in this way of, I'm to this point where I love my persona so much, I want to commission so much stuff of them. Yeah, I mean, not you're keeping me up late, I'm just talking about too many things. Because I'm randomly remembering too many things. But, yeah. That's the plan. I'm gonna end here. I'm gonna record some of the lines. If I don't like the audio quality of my mic, then I'm going to find a better one and have it up on my throne by stream tomorrow night. I'll probably announce it in the server if I add it to my throne, because of how many of you hyped me up to try an audition. But also somebody added Avi on the tweet, and I have no chance if Avi is auditioning as well. For reference for any of us that forget voice actor names, Avi is the voice of Rain Whispers. I don't fucking stand a chance against that. But I'll try anyways. You know what? I'll just audition like this. I'll put my mouth as close to my mic as I can. Be like, hi, I'm auditioning for this role. I'm going to be great, I promise. I need to actually stop doing that. Every time, I don't just lean into my mic, I like grab it and pull it towards me. I need to stop doing that. That probably sounds horrible on everyone's end, does it not? Does that sound bad? When I go like this and I go like, hey, what's up everybody? Cause I'm like dodging around the pop filter and just leaning in. Okay, good. Cause I'm hello. This is why I shouldn't be given permission to stream. Okay, yeah, I think I'm okay. Whoa. I think I'm loosened up. I am not nervous in any way. We all come for the chaotic stream, do we not? Chaotic, but you act like the chaotic isn't the fun. Okay, fair. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna end. I feel bad to say I'm gonna end stream here then. But we know why we enjoy stream. Tomorrow I'm gonna do woman percent attempts with the Mario Kart music in the background to convince me to do good. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna end. It shouldn't take me too long to record lines real quick. I'm probably gonna record them through here because I have a ton of mic settings in place. That's how I even make sure that my mic quality is good for stream. But yeah, we'll do everything that I said I'm gonna do. I'll see everybody next stream. Have a good rest of your day, night, whatever it is for you, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!